Hi, my name is Josh Skelton, and I'm the research manager in charge of the Controlled Environments Lab here at the WinField United Innovation Center. The two main objectives of this lab are to, one, provide year-round testing across all of our different product lines, and two, get a better understanding of how our products work. So prior to the Innovation Center being opened, we had to rely solely on field-based testing. This has two drawbacks. The first one is that we can only conduct research a couple months out of the year during the growing season. And two, if we want to conduct our research under specific growing conditions or under the presence of certain pests, we have to just place it in an area where we think that's going to happen and hope that it actually does. These two drawbacks make the overall product development process less efficient and more time consuming. However, with our new facilities, we're able to accelerate the product development process and get a better understanding of how our products work so we can better communicate that to the grower. The two main areas of the Controlled Environments Lab are the greenhouse and the environmental control room, which houses our different growth chambers. And we'll get to tour both of those during this session. This is the greenhouse. It's a total of 6,000 square feet divided into 3 independent bays. In each greenhouse bay, we can control the temperature through both heating and cooling, additive humidity. We can control lighting with supplemental lighting and shade cloths. All these factors are to make sure that we create as consistent and as optimal of a growing conditions for our research as possible. The majority of the research in the greenhouse is focused on early in the product development process. So the objectives of many of the research studies are to screen early experimental products. So prior to the products moving to the field, we want to reduce the number of products that we're looking at. So for different categories of products like adjuvants, we might be studying 10 or 15 different products. If we can reduce that number down to 3 or 5, we can help make the product development process more efficient and allow the field researchers to focus their time on products that they know are working. This is the environmental control room, and it houses our different growth chambers. The benefit of utilizing growth chambers is it gives us a much tighter regulation on the environmental parameters we want to look at. So whether that's controlling temperature, humidity, light levels, or even carbon dioxide levels, we can program these growth chambers to replicate specific growing conditions we want to study. We have 3 different growth chambers which have different research purposes. We have germination chambers that are focused on early plant growth and studying things like seed treatments or in-furrow products. We have reach-in-size growth chambers which allow for a slightly longer study, and then we have these 2 walk-in-size growth chambers. Each walk-in-size growth chamber has 120 square feet in it, and if we wanted to be able to grow corn from seed all the way to the full reproductive stages, we could. If you think this is bright, this is actually only half the light intensity that these growth chambers can generate. These can generate the same amount of light that you would experience in the middle of the summer. So it just goes to show that we can create any sort of growing conditions that we want to conduct our research on. Another portion of our research is generating visual market support materials. So as a company, we generate a lot of high quality data, but how do we visually support that data? In this lab, we can generate still images, videos, or time-lapse videos to help provide agronomic insight as to why we utilize these products in the first place, but also show the value of WinField United products. And here's an example. This time-lapse video shows the control of a weed with the herbicide Liberty with and without 2 different water conditioning adjuvants, dry AMS and the WinField United Adjuvant Class Act NG. And as the video goes along, you'll notice that the rate of control is better with Class Act NG compared to AMS. Thank you for watching this video on a tour of the Controlled Environments Lab, and I hope to see you soon at the WinField United Innovation Center.